What's next? I've been encouraged to talk about how to be more positive in a much more simple terms. First step is to turn off the news. You don't need the news. All you need to know is the weather, and from there, anything that's really pertinent, you'll find out. The main idea is, what can you do about it now? How can you deal with the current situation as it is right now? And I'm not even going to talk about the quarantine, things like that. It's not important. If you need to be more positive, if you find yourself stressed out and under anxiety, just give up the news. And when others want to talk to you about the tragedies or the bad parts of the news, ask them to stop. And simply put, if there's a way of dealing with it, if there's a way we can change how things are, let's do it. If we can't, we have to put it aside. Now, some will say that it's Pollyannish or pushing your head in the sand, but it's facts. If you can't do something about it, if you can't actively control it, there's nothing you can do. Then you have to make things go as they might and ignore the news. So when I say, how can we control it? Limiting social interactions, keeping your hands clean, not touching your face, and basically helping those who need help. And that involves sharing what you have if you have a lot, helping others find what they need, and definitely not hoarding. The people who are going to take advantage of others are going to pay. Whether now or in the near future, it's all going to come to a wash eventually. But those who help each other, those who are really good, and those who are going to remain positive are going to come out ahead and real soon. And I'm very, very sure of that. I know for a fact that the powers that be, the government and the media, are going to push the fear. And we don't need that. What you got to do is you got to take control of the situation, limit social interactions, keep your hands clean. If it requires wearing a mask, wear a mask, but do it right. Wash your hands, adjust your mask, and then whatever you do, don't touch your mask again until you wash your hands. If your mask falls off, but you had touched something that has contamination on it, and then you adjust your mask, now your mask is contaminated and you're in a worst case scenario. So the best idea is, if you're going to wear a mask, do it in a sensible way. And if you feel yourself stressed out, unplug. Watch funny videos. There's plenty of funny videos around. Paint, draw, write only positive things and what's going to happen in the positive sense. I am strong, I am healthy, my family is healthy. All these positive things in your head will help you. If you can meditate, clear your head, even if you spend 10 minutes and it has 30 seconds of quiet time in your head, you've still won. Don't beat yourself up because you spent 10 minutes and you didn't get 9 minutes of meditation. It doesn't matter. All meditation requires is an effort. Once you start beating yourself up for failure, that's not meditation. Yes, the monkey mind is going to come in. That's what the monkey mind does. And that's okay. If you have to spend 10 minutes to get 30 seconds of quiet time, that's good. If you spend 30 minutes and only get 2 minutes of quiet time, that's fine. Eventually, you'll learn how to ignore the monkey mind. And for me, I learned so much more from meditation, which is my thoughts will come in and then they'll go out. And I don't adjust to them. I don't argue. Like if I'm meditating and the thought of, oh no, do I have enough meat in the refrigerator? The stores are going to close at 8 o'clock and I don't think I have meat for tonight for the family. You just say, well, thank you for that input. You let it go. The monkey mind wants you to get up and go to the store, but you don't have to, because it's your quiet time. And no matter what big obstacle comes, just imagine it on a stream, just let it flow by. And when people come to you, start spouting statistics about the terrible things that are happening, you just look at them compassionately, listen to them compassionately, and don't argue. Don't engage them, just let them talk. Because they're looking to vent. They don't care about the facts. They care about their impact or their perception of the facts. So let them talk to you about it, and be quiet and compassionately listen without really engaging in the conversation, because these people might want to vent and you might be their source of pressure valve or the source of venting. The most positive people, unfortunately, have to fight the biggest demons inside. And people come to us with all kinds of crazy things because they need our help. But because we seem to be the rock, we seem to be able to take it, they add more and more to us. You don't have to accept it, but you still have to be their friend. So imagine all these garbage that they try to load on you, those trash, is water, and you're a duck. Or imagine it, them throwing it at you and you just let it fall into the stream. Each of their weight, each of their obstacles that they can present to you as sticks, and you let them fall in the river, let them float away. Now it's harder to do than it is to say, but as you practice to learn to compassionately listen and not let things affect you, it'll make things easier. I wanted to make this a shorter video, but I've seemed to go on several minutes already. I'll practice. I want to help so much, but remaining brief in my videos has become an obstacle to me. In normal conversations, I'm not the best conversationalist. In normal conversation, I find the quickest, easiest, most efficient way of saying something. But in these videos, I tend to go on and on. And I mean, I want all my videos to be between 5 and 10 minutes. But this video, I wanted to be less than 2. But I'm learning. We're all learning. And maybe this is the requirement. That someday I'm going to make a real good video and people will get something out of it and they'll thank me. That's really, I don't want to thank. I just want to help people. I guess that's all it is. I just want to help people. And if it means talking too much in a video that very few people watch, it's okay with me. I make these videos for 2 people. One, I make these videos for myself to see where I am on each of these individual days. I also make these videos for the one person who will look at it and gain something, gain some perspective, gain some insight into themselves. Because at the end of the day, we are our biggest asset. We are our biggest ally, but also we are our biggest adversary. So just try to be your best friend. Try to be your own best friend. And when you start to be a troublemaker for yourself, try to stop yourself, reassess, find your way forward. Either way, let's just be good to each other, and more importantly, let's be good to ourselves. What's next?